Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Terry Ross, coming to you live from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon. We thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. This is the Lithia Superstore pregame show powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And tonight's ball game features the Ashland Grizzlies coming on to the North Medford Black Tornado home court to see what they could do against North Medford. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District. And our sponsors who keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. And you can help Table Rock Sports out also if you just go to the YouTube channel and click on YouTube, or how do we do this? Search for Table Rock Sports. That's what you do next. And then what you do is you click on the red subscribe button, and you'll help us out a whole lot. We'll be back in a moment with the Bills Glass Coaches Corner coming up next on TableRockSports.net.
What do you do when you get into a car accident and want to know your rights? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
And I welcome you back to the Bills Glass Coaches Corner right here on TableRockSports.net as we get ready for this ball game. First of all, let's talk just a little bit about the Ashland Grizzlies as they come into this game 0-1. And as their coach told me that they had an interesting time as they had their camp. They couldn't get down to Reading last weekend for the tournament that they were scheduled to partake in. And so they ended up having to just cancel out of that tournament. The snow did them in. They said they couldn't even get across the pass. So they were stuck just a little bit. But they're here tonight, and they are 0-1. They played Roseburg in their opening ball game. And Roseburg managed to defeat them by a count of 41-36. But as we, Coach Perry and I noted, that's a bit of an improving Roseburg team this year. So that's the only game that they have been able to get in. Meanwhile, the North Medford Black Tornado come into this one 0-2, having lost to Oregon City in the opener and then lost to Westview on Tuesday night. They North Medford Black Tornado played a good first half. In fact, led at halftime by about 1 or 2 points, but they couldn't manage to keep it going at all as they went a little cold in the third period, just to say the least. And then after that, Westview caught on, took the lead, and never let up from that position. So the Black Tornado also looking for their first win of the season, having started out 0-2 on the year. This has been the Bills Glass Coaches Corner on the Lithia Superstore pregame show, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. When we return, we'll be very close to having the starting lineups introduced. At least we think that's what will happen next. Forgot to ask them, so we'll find out. But we'll have that for you as we continue with the pregame activity right here on TableRockSports.net.
New phone?
Yeah, with US Cellular, I got to pick any phone that I wanted for free. And I was already a customer.
Any brand? With any size?
I got exactly what I wanted. It was great to have so many different options.
New and current customers can get any phone from any brand free, only at US Cellular.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. It's Southern Oregon, right here on TableRockSports.net. Let me stand up to see what they're ready to do here next in the next few seconds. I think they're going to probably, I'll have to wait for the PA guy to tell me.
Good evening, sports fans. Welcome to North Medford High School for this evening's varsity girls basketball matchup.
I think we're going to take another quick break here is what we're going to do.
Home team, the North Medford Black Tornadoes.
Yep. Everybody's getting ready to take a quick break. We'll be back right after this on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Road, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
What do you do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day. And let's do the starting lineups for Ashland real quick like. They have Mary Montgomery out there, a senior. Cora Sayer, a senior. Abby Lambert, a senior. Kendra Caruso, a senior. And then trying to get the last one, number 12, it looks like Flannery Lundgren, a junior. Coming out for North Medford is Dia Patel. And right behind her is Allie Stevenson, both of them seniors. Callie Raines, a 5'9" sophomore. Olivia Boger, a 5'7" junior. And the last one off the bench will be Mariah Lane, a 5'8" sophomore. So, let's do it. If you'll pardon us making a modification here right while you're watching. We'll pull that scoreboard down, so maybe you can actually see what's going on. Both teams, as you say, looking for a victory here tonight for the first time. And we'll see how that works out for them. If you hear a moment of silence tonight, it's not because you're forgotten. It's because I'm coming off of a cold and you don't want to hear me coughing at the microphone. So we'll try to keep that to a minimum, but it may happen before it's over. Standing in the center circle is Raines and Lundgren. Back to Stevens it goes, and here comes Boger with it. Back out on top quickly. We may let the camera even at times carry the action for you. Boger for three. Yes. And there's a steal. Raines bouncing it off to Patel. Yes. Gonna have to get caught up here. So just like that, it's a 5-0 ball game. Here's another steal. Here comes Stevens. Oop, traveled. Was going to take it all the way, hope, and realize there was somebody there, tried to get rid of it, and feet, hands, and whatnot didn't all work together that time. Ashland with it, looking to get their first shot off. Ooh, almost poked away again, and it is poked away, but out of bounds. Lambert trying to get it all the way in. There's a shot put in by Montgomery. So Ashland on the board. We got 6:35 to go, first period. Into range, turnaround, short. The Grizzlies with the rebound. Having a hard time getting it in. Coach Perry says he really doesn't know what he's got on this team, not after one ball game anyway. And Stevens pokes that one away. Bounce it off to Patel, one dribble, put it in, no good. And the Grizzlies will bring it. But he said he really doesn't know what he has at this point. Young team. Some of the players were here last year, not all of them. And so he's still trying to figure it out just a little bit. There's Stevens with it again. And that'll be a blocking foul this time. And that foul is going to go on Sayer. That'll be the first on Sayer. And the first on Ashland. Stevens. Nope. That was no good, but Raines will grab it and put it back in. And we have a quick timeout. No, we don't. We have number 4 on the push. That's Patel. That'll be the first on Patel. Get it ahead, lay it up. Montgomery thought she was going to lay it up, but not to be. Raines closed the gap. Blocked that one out of bounds. Olivia Harris is into the game right now. Lundgren gonna lose it. Yep, no. Ooh. Coming into the game for Patel is Brianna Brownlee. 5:18, first period. That's what we have left here. Stevens on a drive, bounce it out to Boger. Boger on the baseline, popping out to Brownlee. Back in it goes, and that one's not going to be any good by Harris. It's on Stevens. Second team foul on North Medford. Up, travel. There now, in that pocket. That's Boger. No. Fighting for the rebound. I'll go jump ball. Ashland direction. Now they're going to take a 30-second timeout. I think it's Ashland that's taking it. It is. We'd like to say thanks to our sponsors for powering our live high school athletic streams. That includes our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore, Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. Also, thank you to our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. They have 7 locations to serve you. 4:28 to go, first period. And you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard that the home team has the lead by 5. John L. Scott. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Ashland will inbound. Lundgren. Out from the foul line? No. Grabbing it is Brownlee. I'll make that lane to grab the rebound, but Ashland took it right back, and now here's how North Medford takes it. Get it ahead to Hamlin. Sitting for 3. Yes! That's Raines with that one. And a push on Boger. North will steal the inbound pass. Patel for 3. No. Raines with a rebound. Yes. All of a sudden, Raines has 7 of the 12 points for North Medford here in the first period. Oh, that was close to a double dribble, but they got away for that one. Rains over to Boger. A foul on Lambert. That's the second team foul on the Grizzlies. Coming in for Ashland. I'll have to get that. I thought it was Sayer coming back in, but maybe not. No, it's Carter that came in. Little confusion as Hesse comes into the game. Boger takes the inbounds. Patel driving one more time. Bounce it back out though. That's Lane with it. Back to Boger, and would have got 3 in the key. Adane coming in. Loan Dane. Adane. Well, Medford wanted a travel there. There was a little sliding going on in the court, but here Boger stealing the pass. Looking, going one-on-one. No, foul. It's on Lambert. Two on Lambert. 3 apiece in team fouls. Patel down to Hamlin, back out to Lane. Boger thought about a 3, but pulled it down. That pass is stolen. Nice little pass that time, though. From Lambert over to Adane. Lane misses on a 3. Out of bounds. Yeah, Ashland. Minute 54 to go. First period as Rains and Stevens are fixing to come back in the game.
Stevens and Lane checking in for business.
Didn't get all the substitutions made. That's taken away by Rains. Pop it ahead to Stevens, who controls it. And Rains picks up the pass that almost goes over and back to Stevens. And the Black Tornado set up again. Now what do we have? We have a timeout. This is another 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick one ourselves right here as you're listening to the Table Rock Sports Network.
You an honorably discharged U.S. veteran? If so, did you know that you and your spouse could save approximately $5,000 by taking advantage of using a VA National Cemetery? You and your spouse get a grave or urn space, grave lining, opening and closing, headstone, and perpetual care, all free. Conger Morris can assist you with making all final arrangements and also help with other benefits that you and your spouse are entitled to as a veteran. Call Conger Morris or visit one of the offices.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. They have 7 locations to serve you. It's on TableRockSports.net. Boger will inbound it, and does to Stevens. Stevens hands it out to Rains. Rains thinking about it. Now Raines will pop a three. No. Boger will grab the rebound, though. Stevens pops it out to Patel for three. No. Raines with another rebound. Up. No. And finally, Adain gets it out of there for the Grizzlies. A three by Caruso. That one rounds and out, and here comes the Black Tornado one more time. Boger all the way. Put it up. It'll go. There's another steal. And Stevens puts it in. And that is going to be the end of the first quarter. So at the end of one on the John L. Scott scoreboard, North Medford leads this one big time by 12. We're back with the second period here on the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Road, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. They have 7 locations to serve you. It's on TableRockSports.net. Coming in for Ashland is Lozinski. To double check that number, Lozinski is in. First time we've seen her. So we begin the second period. North Medford leading big. Let's see if they can keep it up. Against Westview, they went cold. That one's no good. Stevens will grab the rebound and knocked out of bounds. Still North Medford basketball. We'll note that Jackson is also in at the game for North Medford. There's a foul. This looks like it's going to be on Lozinski. Yep. That's 4 now on the Grizzlies. Long way from getting foul shots, though. Out of bounds. Harris trying to hit Raines, and that one went astray. Get it to Lozinski in a roundabout way. And we're going to have a push on Raines.
Fouls on Raines.
$7:13 to go for our second period. We're looking for our first points. Dane back around to get it to Lambert. Lambert in lane, puts one up, no good. Coming out of there with it is North Medford, getting it ahead to Raines. And Raines will lay it in. Raines with 7 points. Adain Gets that one in. She has 4 of Ashland's 6. 6.5 to go. Second period. Travel, double dribble. Off the foot. Picked up by Raines. Pulls it out. Stevens. And the corner? No. As Taylor missed that one. Lambert around to Caruso. And now go out of bounds.
Olivia Harris checks in for Allie Stevens. Olivia Boulder.
We'll get it right, yeah. PA guy trying to figure out who came in the game. Boger came into the game for Stevens. That's what happened. Boger takes it, pass it back out. A 3 by Jackson. Yes. No, got to take a point off. As Ashland misses that one, they said it was only a 2. Lambert with a foul. That's 3 on Lambert. Well, they'll get Lambert out of there. Sayer comes in. Lambert's probably done for the half with 5:10 to go, second period. Raines puts it up. No, that one doesn't go. Tipped around. Raines gets it back. Pop it out. See if they set up Jackson again. Boger. Oh, there's Jackson. Around to Taylor. Trying to get in the middle. Well, North keeps it. Foul. Lozinski. That's 2 on Lozinski. 6 now on Ashland. Grizzly closing in on giving up some foul shots. Now for the moment, North inbounds underneath their own hoop. To Boger. Double teamed up. There's the 7th one. This looks like Caruso. Boger will shoot a couple because she was fouled while shooting, but still puts North Medford into the 1-1, and then the first one is no good. Nope. Caruso grabs a rebound. Fire it ahead and out of bounds. Sayer tried to reel it back in, but couldn't do so. Raines will inbound it for the Black Tornado. 4:25 to go. Boger bouncing it off to Hamlin. No, it won't go. It rolls around. And this looks like a Medford foul. North Medford gets it. Hamlin. 5 now on North Medford. Sayer Met by Jackson. Get it down under low to Montgomery, but Montgomery can't get it to go. Montgomery from the foul line. No. Boger. Ahead to Raines. Reverse lay-in. No, it doesn't go. Tip it around. Raines will pop in 3 this time. Yes. That's her second three-pointer of the game. And with 3:35 to go, Ashland pulling, or North Medford pulling away big here. There's going to be a foul on Taylor. 6 now on North Medford. With 3:33 to go before halftime. Ooh, that inbound taken away easily. Raines all by herself. Well, lay that wood in. Boy, that was a little reluctant. A foul on Patel. No. It's on Hamlin. Nope, it was on Patel. Got it right the first time. So this will bring up 1-and-1s. Sorry about that. Lundgren does not get it to go. Boger up. Yes. A 2:55 to go before the half. Starting to make a blowout of this one tonight. Ooh, blocked nicely by Raines. Montgomery was set for a 3, but Raines says, I don't think so. Not while I'm in the vicinity. Caruso to inbound it after the substitution. Carter comes into the ball game for Ashland. The inbound is taken away. Patel, get it ahead. No travel. Hesse had it, but traveled before she got everything under control. Sayer with the basketball. Get it into Lundgren. Back out to Montgomery, who will fire. No. Raines. Ahead to Boger. Is Boger going to catch it? Yes. Boger will put it in. 6 on the night for Boger. Caruso to Montgomery. There's Lundgren. No, it won't go. Montgomery will grab the rebound, though. Caruso will set over in the corner. Get it back into the middle to Lundgren. Out on top to Caruso for a 3. Doesn't go. And Raines will pick it up off the floor. Fire it ahead to Boger. Boger will stop. Put it up. No good. But is fouled. It's on Sayer. 2 on Sayer. Boger to the line. Missed a couple the last time she was there. Against this one. And another one. Well, we have I have to ask here at halftime who that is. There's no shot there though. It goes out of bounds. North Medford direction. 1:30 to go. Rains gets it into Brownlee. But Rains will put it back in. That one's no good. Montgomery will grab the rebound. Set it out though. Yes! 3 that time by Lambert. And underneath, Hesse. I have to get a bigger piece of paper here the way this is going. We're getting everybody into the act. Around to Carter. Gets it up to Caruso. Lambert with it. Taken away by Patel. And then picking it right back up as Sayer. And then Patel again. Firing it ahead. Trying to get it in. Can't do it. Taken away by Sayer. Picked up by Hesse. And thrown out of bounds. With 0.6 to go. Let me ask my person that knows everything. Hey, you know everything. Who's number 1?
Maddie Miller.
Thank you. And that's the halftime. That's who we didn't have on our roster. We'll add that because... Okay, swinging. Well, I didn't pick up a JV roster, so that'll do me in. But that's Maddie Miller that was out there. But all that, we've made it to halftime. And at halftime, North Medford leads this one huge over Ashland. 35-9. We're back with the... What am I back with? Anyway, I've already forgotten what I'm supposed to be back with. But I believe it's the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime show is what we'll be back with right after this on TableRockSports.net.
You do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day, as we are at halftime here in the North Medford Gymnasium, as North Medford leads this one big over Ashland 35-9. Ashland scored 4 points in the first period, scoring 5 here in the second to get to their 9 points. Meanwhile, North Medford has kept up the pressure this time, as they scored 14 in the first quarter, 19 in the second period to come up with their 35 at halftime. Individually, Ashland is led by the 4 points of Loanne Adane, 2 for Mary Montgomery, and 3 for Abby Lambert. Meanwhile, over here for North Medford, they are led by the 16 of Callie Rains, 8 for Olivia Boger, 3 for, well, I have Olivia Boger in many places. Maybe I should only have one place for Olivia Boger. So she has actually 11 points, as she started the game off with a 3-pointer. So she has 11. Those are your double-figure scores. And then there's 2 each for Patel. Let me get it right here. Stevens, Jackson, and Hesse. I thought Jackson had a 3, but they said that she had a toe on the line, and so they wouldn't give it a 3-pointer away there. They held it down to a 2. So that's how you get to your 35-9 halftime score here on the Lithia Superstore game of the day. This is halftime is brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. And they would like you to know that just in time for Christmas, the new winter recreation guide will land in your mailbox. It's a gift that keeps on giving with classes and sports leagues for all. You need to see what's up at playmedford.com. We have more halftime for you right after this as you're listening to TableRockSports.net.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
We love our sports here.
It's our responsibility to keep them great. And we need you to know your role.
You can be a player.
You can be a coach. You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
But you only get to be one.
Know your role.
Parents, release your kid to the game.
It's my experience.
Don't yell at the refs. They have a hard job.
Know your role.
Players, respect your opponents.
Love to play, win or lose.
Know your role.
So what do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day. I was trying to look something up here to make sure that I actually knew what I was talking about before I said anything, but I think that the latest here, I was trying to figure out on a running clock. It looks like it's about a 30-point differential or so, but we'll see how that works out as we're getting really close to having a running clock here tonight. In the meantime, let's take a look at what's going on in girls basketball action. In particular, we'll look at what's going on in the Southwest Conference because that's where we're kind of at. Sheldon is taking on West Salem. That's at Sheldon. And we'll quickly glance here as we're running out of halftime. Of course, Ashland here at North Medford. And Roseburg is up at North Salem tonight. South Eugene is taking on Summit. And that kind of looks like about all the action that there is so far from the Southwest Conference. When we return, it'll be time for second half action here as North Medford leads this one 35-9 over to Ashland on the Lithia Superstore. Game of the day on TableRockSports.net.
Welcome to the Emergency Medical Services program exclusively at Rogue Community College. The Emergency Medical Technician, or EMT Pathway Certificate, offers career training for entry-level personnel in EMT. It can be completed in 6 months and is the fastest way to get into the community to help your local citizens. The 2-year AAS Paramedicine degree program is an excellent pathway to a satisfying career in emergency services. Students will get hands-on experience in basic life support, treating minor and some critical injuries, cardiac arrest management, managing trauma incidents, radio communications, and patient transportation safety. In the lab, students will be able to practice on live and mannequin patients, including assessing and treating patients' conditions, along with using our simulation rooms for more realistic scenarios. Paramedic students will also learn to start IVs, interpret ECGs, and other advanced skills. We also house a real ambulance to teach students the ins and outs of emergency transport, as well as safely transferring patients to and from the vehicle. These practices will not only prepare our students for the real-world scenarios, but encourage them to see beyond their personal goals to become EMTs the community can trust. Successful completion of the EMT pathway curriculum leads to a 2-term RCC certificate and the ability to apply for positions as an EMT in hospital emergency departments and ambulance services. It is also a minimum requirement for most firefighter positions. Completion of the paramedicine degree prepares students for state and national paramedic licensure and countless opportunities locally and nationwide. EMTs are the front line of our healthcare system. RCC is here to provide the tools and success needed to begin the ever-rewarding career in emergency medical services.
The Medford Parks and Recreation Department invites you to discover all the great classes, field trip activities, and sports leagues coming up. Visit playmedford.com to find something for everyone in the family. We're ready to begin period number 3. Ashland begins with the ball. Losing it. Well, and a foul. But I think the foul is going to be on Lambert. Yep. That's her 4th. That'll be the end of Lambert for a little while. Carter checks into the game. You know, 18 seconds into the second half. Lambert picks up foul number 4. Range trying to get it into Hamlin, but Lundgren takes that. Boger, or make that Stevens. She's fouled by Caruso. That's the second one on Caruso. Patel right around now to Raines. Boger See if they're trying to go inside to Hamlin. They get it to Raines, back out to Patel. There, they got Boger open for a three. No. Off the iron, foul. Believe this will probably be on Boger. Only her second on the night. Trying to take it away. They tried to get it inside. Here comes Boger. Set it up for Raines. Yes. There's a three. And Ashland wants to discuss this at the real quick like. Let's see what they're doing here. We're going to take a full timeout. So we'll take one with them as you're listening to TableRockSports.net.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Fuel up for your race day adventures with Pinnacle 365. Pit for your early morning caffeine fix to help you get off to a good start and be rewarded with free motivation. Stay hydrated as you ride into Turn 2. And if fountain drinks are your thing, get your 6th free. Add Crunch to your lunch as you head into Turn 3. Fuel up for the remainder of the race with your Peak Rewards app and save at least 16 cents a gallon. Your daily journey to the winner's circle starts at Pinnacle 365.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore. Game of the day, powered by Table Rock Sports. Well, not really. It's powered by Siskiyou Cellular. Coverage is being provided by Table Rock Sports. If we can keep everything in order. So Ashland down by 31 at this point. There's another turnover. Raines will bring it in slowly. Stevens to Boger to Hamlin, who fires no, and a scramble around for the rebound. Patel set for the three. Yes. And on this turnover, they'll get it ahead to Boger, who won't get the shot off. Goes up a second time, is fouled.
The foul is on Forrest Sayer.
30 on Sayer now. Stevens with a three. Yes. Almost another steal. Throwing it up, no good that time. It was Carter. North Medford gets it ahead to Boger, to Patel, who put it in, but the foul was first. It's on Sayer. That's 4 on Sayer. That puts her on the bench. This is a little bit about what Coach Perry meant by he's not quite sure what he has out on the floor yet. I'll get it figured out as he goes along. Here's Patel for three. Now it's going to be back iron. Trying to scramble it down. Stevens does. Saves it to Hamlin. Back around to Patel. Into Hamlin. Back out to Stevens. Jackson for three. No, that one comes up short. And Stevens had the rebound and had it go right off her foot. 4:29 to go here in the third. And we have another timeout. That's a full timeout. So we'll do one also right here on TableRockSports.net.
Where do you find information about paying for medical treatment after a car crash? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
I just got the best deal at US Cellular. Just $29 for one line. For the first month only, right? That's how they get you. For as long as I want. Why so skeptical? I was told she'd weigh 30 pounds.
Get unlimited data for just $29 per line, even just one. Only at US Cellular, where every plan is price protected.
Get one line for just $29 at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive US Cellular authorized agent. Visit souscellular.com for details.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
It's a Lithia Superstore game of the day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. They have 7 locations with which to serve you. And here come the Grizzly. A 3 being put up, and good. Carter getting on the board. Her first points of the night. Stevens will fire a baseline 3. No, but foul. That's on Carter. That's her first. Stevens has 3 of them coming. Two out of 3. A 34-point lead. And foul where? Hamlin.
Fouls on Hamlin. Glenn and Dean checking in for Ashland.
That's the second on Hamlin. Dean is into the game. He gets a jump ball. Jackson, no, foul. Stevens was fouled as she went across the lane. Jarvis. I'll help the PA guy out. It's on Jarvis. Patel. In the corner. Oh, Stevens pulls it down, then takes the running up. Traveled. Can he hold on to it? No. And Dean gets it back for the Grizzlies. Caruso trying to set things up. To a Dean who fires, comes up short. Tip it around, out of bounds. It'll go North Medford basketball. Patel, nope. Table Rock Sports will be back here in the North Medford Gymnasium a lot here in the coming weeks. There's a carry on the basketball. Turn it over to Ashland. Here comes a line change as North Medford begins to empty the bench. But we'll be here a lot. Thursday night, we'll be here for, actually we'll be here tomorrow night, I think, for wrestling. South Medford will be here as Boger races down the court. Can't get the lay-in to go, and they're going to knock it out of bounds. Just go out of bounds. Ashland basketball. That'll be tomorrow night, South Medford and North Medford going at it in wrestling. Thursday night, Eagle Point is in town for wrestling, as the wrestlers will do 2 nights in a row. Friday night, boys basketball right here, as I'll have to take a look, but I believe it's Churchill that's in town. And then Saturday afternoon will be boys basketball again, as Ashland will come to town. So we'll be here a lot. And then Tuesday, the 20th, not that I remember who, there's a shot by Caruso that doesn't go. But we're back here again for girls basketball on the 20th. And then we'll slow down. We'll take about a week off. And then it'll be the Abbeys tournament. So a busy December for the Black Tornado. Table Rock Sports. We'll get it all for you. So North Medford right now playing everybody. Rain's out there with them to steady it. Good pass inside, and laying that one in is Brownlee. Caruso looking for help. Adine. Caruso will set it up again. Get it to Carter. Gives it off right back. 1:05 to go in the third period. Carter for a 3. No. Boger will grab the rebound. Yes, in a fashion. And then get it into the forecourt. Give it off down low, and putting that one in is Harris. Boger will knock that one out of bounds. Carter around to Jarvis, who thought about it, but gave it up. Won't go. Rebound. Right back to Ashland. Jarvis to Lozinski. Carter with it. Now Jarvis has it and sinks it. Right, it'll end the quarter. We made it through 3. At the end of 3, it is North Medford 50, Ashland 14 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott, they have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. You're listening to TableRockSports.net.
You do when you get into a car accident and want to know your rights? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to LetUsFightForYou.com. That's it. LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular, with 7 locations to serve you here in Southern Oregon. It's on TableRockSports.net. And before we start the fourth quarter, there's a bit of a confab out there on the court. Sayer missing on that three-pointer, around and out. Gets it right back, though. Can't get a second off. DeBerry, and Stevens tried, but couldn't control it. Ashland will continue to have it. Caruso came out of the game, hadn't even hardly got sat down, told need to go right back in. Injury to Berry. Looks like she'll be okay. Maybe. There's a jumper, and good by Lambert. Her 5th of the night. Stevens directing traffic out there to Hesse. Hamlin around to Patel. Ooh, almost lost that one. Hussey gets it off to Stevens, though. Stevens finds Patel in the corner for 3. No, come up short. Ashland will try to get it ahead, can do it, lost it. And Stevens will give it right back. Caruso to Lambert and out of bounds. Actually, it was Montgomery that threw that over Lambert's head. Don't have the sizes for the Ashland Grizzlies, but I can assure you Lambert isn't 7 feet tall, so probably wasn't going to work real well. .5:45 to go. But again up Hamlin, no good. Caruso will chase it down. Get it around to Lambert. Patel will step right in front and then get it ahead to Stevens, who doesn't make it. And Stevens will push it out to Jackson, to Hamlin, who goes up and bats it out of bounds. And I suppose just because we need to keep you up to date, we'll note that we are playing with a running clock. We're down to 5 minutes to go. But just note that because it will speed the game up, obviously. Here's Patel up, yes. And that'll bring up massive changes. And now, 30-second North Medford. Coach Thomas says, forget it. We don't need no 30-second. Now they're ready to go. Boy, it's all confusing. Okay, I don't know whether we're taking a 30-second or not. Apparently we're not. All right. Here we go. Up. Oh, didn't call it. Lambert with it. Around to Sayer. And unfortunately, right to the hands of Taylor for North Medford. Here comes off. Ooh, traveled. She thought about passing on the fly, then she wanted to stop and pass, and as the usual thing, feet, hands, and head weren't all doing the same thing. Lambert is knocked out of bounds by Raines. Down to 3.5 to go in the game. There's a foul underneath. It's on Boger. 3 on Boger. I don't think they'll take her out with 3 minutes to go in the game. Raines, no. Couldn't quite save it. It goes off of Ashland in the end, so that'll work.
Bailey Lozinski in for Montgomery.
Lozinski is in. There's a shot. No. Lozinski will get the rebound. North Medford will take it right back, though. Boger will set it up. Over to Taylor. And back to Boger. Put it up. No. Boger and Lundgren going after it, and they'll get a jump ball. Coming in is Adane. And I believe it was Barry that came in. Could have been Jarvis. Jarvis that's in. North Medford also made substitutions. Stevens. Out to Hesse. No. Lozinski grabs the rebound. Jackson pokes it away. Putting it up as Hamlin. Going for the rebound and not being able to save it is Hesse. Here comes Ashland with 1:28 to go. Jarvis with it. And Jackson will take it. Fire it ahead. Nope. Ashland will take it. Jarvis. No. Hamlin with the rebound for the moment. Falls on the ground to save it. Traveled. Yep. It's awfully hard when you fall on the floor to keep a foot from moving. Especially when you're rolling over. Lambert. Line off the glass. No. Tip around. Adine will grab it. Lozinski. Let's see who will put it up. 30 seconds to go in the game. Ooh, taken away by Patel. How about nobody's going to put up? Bounce it ahead, lay it in. Yes. Stevens. Ten seconds. A scramble for the, and that's going to be the end of the game as Patel will probably end up just dribbling it out unknowingly. Yep. And so we arrive at a final here in the North Medford Gymnasium, although I'm giving North Medford too many points. At the end of the ball game on the John L. Scott scoreboard is North Medford 54, Ashland 16. I invite you to stay tuned for the Southern Oregon Sports Commission Know Your Role post-game show. That's next on TableRockSports.net.
New phone? Yeah. With US Cellular, I got to pick any phone that I wanted for free. And I was already a customer.
Any brand? With any size?
Mm-hmm. I got exactly what I wanted. It was great to have so many different options.
New and current customers can get any phone from any brand free, only at US Cellular.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
And I welcome you back to the Southern Oregon Sports Commission Know Your Role post-game show. As you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, North Medford has won this one rather handily today by a count of 54-16. It happened this way, and there weren't many points scored in the final period, simply because they were doing a running clock, so not many points got scored. But the way it looks is North Medford led early on by 12 after the first quarter, 16-14, and then they enlarged the lead to 35-9 at halftime. It was 50-14 at the end of the third, and then with the running clock, neither team put too many points on the board in the fourth quarter and ended up with a 54-16 score. Individual scoring leaders, Abby Lambert led Ashland with 5. Coming in with 4 was Loane Adane, and that was basically your leading scorers right there. Meanwhile, for North Medford, they were led by the 19 of Callie Raines. She had 16 of those at halftime, though. Meanwhile, Allie Stevens had 9 points. That doesn't seem right. I think I got Allie Stevens with Boger's numbers, but for the moment, we'll give it to Allie Stevens. She had 9, of which 7 of those were after halftime. Everybody else was in single digits. The next highest scorer was Dia Patel with 7. So, and Boger did end up with 11, if I got my numbers right. If I didn't, she ended up with a whole lot more than that, and she's going to probably want me to explain. So that'll do it here from the North Medford Gymnasium. Now, we would like to thank you for watching tonight's broadcast. And we would also like to thank North Medford High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Again, our next Table Rock Sports production is going to be tomorrow night. And it's right here in the North Medford Gymnasium. South Medford Wrestling comes to visit the Black Tornado. And we watched the Black Tornado last week take on Sheldon and take them apart. It'll be interesting to see what those two ball clubs do. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, North Medford 54, Ashland 16. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. The executive producer has been Joe Brett. I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching. Good night from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon.